Hi again. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller, and today I'm going to be doing the second half of my What Sold videos, which will be for last weekend, December 8th through the 10th, so Friday through Sunday. And sales are just kind of maintaining for me. Now today, this is Sunday. I'm actually recording this video the day we're going to release it. Today has been a lot of last minute shoppers, I think. And you know, the postal system, as we all know, has definitely been having issues. So hopefully most of this stuff will make it before Christmas. But I think there's a lot of last minute shopping going on right now. I've got to get my stuff packed, wrapped. Y'all, I don't even have my tree up yet. I've got to get to it today. Today it's going to happen. And then we're leaving next Saturday to go to Missouri. So lots of little stuff that's got to get done. But also, speaking of Missouri, now we're not going to release videos that week, but we are going to have a live show. We haven't decided what day yet. I guess it just really depends on, activities with the family, and we're going sourcing a couple of days. But if you've got any questions, anything reseller related, life related, whatever, continue to put those questions in the comments section or go to my Facebook group. I don't think Robert's posted something on that. Maybe he has, but go ahead and post them there. And he's supposed to be compiling a list of all of these questions. Plus, if you're in the live that night, you can ask your questions then. But we did one at the end of last year, and I think it'd just be fun to go ahead and do another one while we're there. But let's go ahead and see what sold last weekend. Nothing on Mercari, of course. I have had a couple of sales since last weekend, but really just very disappointing in fourth quarter sales for that platform. I did have 4 sales on Poshmark, but these 4 happened like within 2 hours, and I hadn't sold anything in many days on there also. So, it's just kind of sporadic there also. But I sold these Gloria Vanderbilt women's jeans for $26. Gloria Vanderbilt, y'all. Of course, Ramona from the Rodney Reindeer series, it sold for $22 on Poshmark. Now this doll, when I initially saw it in a bin, wherever it was I picked it up, I for a second thought it was a My Child doll until I pulled it up and looked, more closely, but it very much resembles one. But this is an Ollie Ella Dinkum doll. It has its original outfit and shoes. Even the shoes look like My Child shoes. But it sold on Poshmark for $55. And then last thing on Poshmark was this Pixel Chicks Compact. These were interesting. Definitely keep your eyes out for them. I've sold this compact on Poshmark, but I also sold, I think, one of the vehicle ones. But they're like these interactive things that you can connect them somehow, and they all do all kinds of stuff. But it sold on Poshmark for $66. We picked this up when I was down visiting with the Tea and Pickers. In just a bag. It was these, I'm pretty sure maybe the Tamagotchis were in there, a nativity VeggieTale set, and what else was in there that I sold a lot of? Oh, some of the Littlest Pet Shops. So very, very profitable bag of toys. All right, and then eBay. How to Train Your Dragon. This is Barf Belch Zippleback, sold for $32.36. I think I picked this up at an estate sale earlier in the summer, so it took a little while to sell. Y'all, I kind of messed up with eBay. I tell you guys a lot that I run sales all the time. Monday through Thursday is one sale, and then Friday through Sunday is another. Well, eBay, when I started one of my sales, it didn't populate everything. So instead of doing 10,000 listings, it only did like 600 or 900. So then I went in after I realized that, and I started another sale. When I set the second sale up, I didn't realize I didn't change the dates. So this sale that I had started was actually going through January. So I ended up ending it because I don't like sales to go that long. And then just that weekend, my sales were way off a little bit because I had one sale ending and then I was setting up another sale. So it really does affect my sales personally if I'm not running a sale or I'm in between all of that stuff. So, yeah. All right. Christmas ornaments. I list them all year, but of course I sell more this time of year. This is from Noma. I buy a lot of tree toppers that are Noma, but this was called an Ornamotion, and it was a Santa and a reindeer in a golf cart from 1989. Sold for $12.07. Now, if you're new to my channel, I do not do free shipping, so the buyer also paid extra for shipping. All right. This was in a box of something that I bought. It was like a small appliance or something. I bought it for the small appliance, but was very surprised when I just happened to look up this brand. It's from Denmark, Jarnbo, something like that, Barnbo. I don't know. Definitely keep your eyes out for this. It's just a melamine grater. But y'all, look at that, $26.95. You know, and it was just an extra in a box of something else that I had purchased. All right. This definitely is a bolo to be looking out for. Not selling for, you know, huge money, but it sells very quickly for me. This is, oh, I don't know why that title's gone. There it goes. Professional bull riding. This particular bull's name is Bushwhacker. Small, only 5 inches tall. They do have like posable legs. That's the tag right down here, PBR. But it sold very quickly for $35. This is the second Mattel CNC. In the last what sold video, I accidentally pulled this one. I had two, took it back, mailed the correct one, and then that same day, this one sold. So is just a CNC from Mattel from 1989, $11.25. All right, Levi's 505 women's jeans, $12. Playmobil, a lot of times when you get, especially some of the vehicles, like the license plate will actually be the set number, just info. This is an ambulance rescue vehicle. I picked up, I want to say 2 different vehicles. One was a school bus, one was this, with just a few accessories in them for $1 each. And this one sold for $16.50. I'm pretty sure I've already sold the bus too. Black Bear plush, didn't have a tag, so didn't know the manufacturer, but a unique pose with his mouth and tongue sticking out like that. Sold for $23. Velvets by Greek, bear plush. It was advertising, it says Am South on the vest. Sold for $12.07. Mayo Clinic. If you can find, there are certain mugs that are advertising for like pharmaceutical companies or clinics like this that do very, very well. We have sold several for over $100, but not all of them sell for that amount. So you definitely need to check the comps. But this was a Mayo Clinic gold and blue mug. When I looked it up on eBay, there was a different one that sold for, you know, 10, 20 bucks. I don't remember. But I did actually find this one on WorthPoint and knew that it could sell for more. So I listed it and waited for the right buyer. And it sold for $40.42. These were some of the nativity pieces for VeggieTales that was also in the bag with the Pixel Chicks. It was missing something. Maybe Baby Jesus. I don't remember. So I just decided to split it up. I've already sold the Wise Bin. I think I've already sold the actual nativity building. And then this was Mary and Joseph, sold for $13.45. All right, Wildlife Artists, Fox Plush, sold for $10.45. Lots and lots of bread and butter, y'all. North American Bear Company. This was actually really sweet, but it took a very long time to sell. It is a sheep pillow. It was kind of flat. From 2004, sold for $26.65. This is a viewer sale, so thank you so much, Teresa. Teresa bought this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Raphael plush that made sounds for $16.12. So thanks again, Teresa. Baby Gans Bath Time Bear, $10. Love selling plush for $10. All right, I picked this up at that Avon lot of stuff. I never found a tag on there. I couldn't find anything similar that said it was Avon, but everything I bought that day was Avon. It was a Christmas card holder, 40 inches, and it sold for $13.45. Fisher Price Little People. You know, certain pieces I will list individually, especially the more unique ones. This was a purple clown, sold for $8. Bass Pro Shops. Definitely keep your eyes out for plush from the Bass Pro Shop. This one was from 2020. The Lovey sold for $26.95. I just listed it and it sold very quickly. Museum of the Rockies. Y'all, when I saw this had sold, I don't remember finding this or listing this. Do you ever have those moments? I know I have 10,000 items listed, but a lot of them I remember. So a lot of them I even remember where I got them from. But not this one. I don't even remember listing it, but it sold for $20.17. Jingle Pals, which reminds me, I told you guys in my last video, I was getting a return of a new in the bag, still one of these Jingle Pals, because it was a duplicate. I got it back, still sealed in its original bag and my bag. So just turned right around and relisted it. But you guys need to also remember when you're doing returns or receiving returns, especially when they put change my mind, any of that, you do not have to give the original shipping back. You know, there's a little toggle switch there. The only time you have to give it back is if they file a item not as described. However, I have just recently noticed, I'm not sure if it's always been this way or it's a new change, but I had somebody who returned something and said that it was defective. Oh, the teddy bear. The one that they said it wasn't soothing, the lullaby, and yet I had a video of what it sounds like. It wasn't a soothing teddy bear. So I reported them. Y'all report these people who say it's defective when there was nothing wrong with it. It was that basically they either didn't pay attention to my description or they changed their mind. I reported them and it didn't require that I give them back their original shipping. However, it keeps saying in my on my seller hub, pending buyer accepting the refund, and so far they haven't. So what I'm assuming is they are not happy that I didn't give them their original shipping back. And Beth happened to have the same instance of something that's going on with her also, and she called eBay, and eBay told her that they have 10 days to complain that I didn't give them. And then I don't know what's going to happen at that point if eBay says, oh, you know, you should have given them their money back, but I'm not initially going to do it anyway. But she said they have 10 days and then I guess the refund will close or the return will close. So anybody else face that? I have never seen that before until now. So maybe it's new. Maybe they sent us something about it and I just didn't pay attention. I don't know. Anyway, this particular Jingle Pals, if I didn't say it, sold for $20.21. Play School Weebles, I love them. I don't find them very often. There was a time when I did find them quite often, but I think I picked this up at one of the bins when we went to like South Carolina or something. And since they were both Christmas, I just decided to keep the two of them together. A lot of times I make larger lots of the Weebles, but these two sold for $8.96. Puzzles. We always have a puzzle going, so this is one of the ones that we had put together. You know, a lot of times we pay about $1 or $2 for them at yard sales and put them together because it's something we enjoy, and then I sell them. This particular one sold for $8.05. Knit Christmas stockings. I pick a lot of them up. Usually they're like a quarter or 50 cents at estate sales or yard sales. And if you get them at the bins, man, they hardly wear anything. But this one, I liked it. It's a Merry Christmas in green thread. Sold for $9.64. Kid Robot Godzilla plush sold for $8.96. I know if you find like a Godzilla figure, if it says Toho on there, definitely check the comps. A lot of times those are more vintage. I don't know a lot about action figures. I just know certain things that I have had experience with. This is a Russ Good Wish Bear plush, says get well soon on there. Little one, 5-inch, sold for $10.45. Wish Pets Choco Monkey plush from 2012 sold for $20.17. This is a viewer sale, so thank you so much, Tracy. Tracy is very much a great supporter of my eBay business and my YouTube channel and my Facebook group, so thank you. This is an Applause Hush Puppies lot of 4, sold for $28. So again, Tracy, thank you. State Farm Insurance coffee cup. I pick up a lot of advertising coffee cups. A lot of times they're, you know, $1 or less. And this one sold for $10. It's just one of those examples. It's been listed a while. Get it gone. Get it gone. This was called Portable North Pole. That was the brand. Christmas elf doll. Sold for $17.95. Now these false graph. This was just... Funny thing is I was about to get rid of these. There's several dish sets that I have reduced and reduced and reduced, and they're just not profitable at this point with all the packing supplies that you need to pack them. But I thought I'll just wait till the end of the month, wait through the end of fourth quarter, and then I'm going to start getting rid of some of the dishes. And lo and behold, this one, I have sold so much out of it. Don't think I have a whole lot left, mostly the mugs, so I'll just be donating them. But I sold 4 of these plates for $32.08. 8 cents. Shirley Temple doll. I think this was part of that doll lot I picked up at an estate sale where I think most of them were $2. But I did have a bulk lot that she sold me a bunch for like $20 for all of them. So not a great buy, but it was a cute doll. Would I pick it up again? Probably not. But she sold for $8. She's gone. I grabbed these at the bins in St. Louis. I thought they would be worth a whole lot more, but they did have some serious condition issues once I got them under the lights. But these were some Winnie the Pooh flocked Christmas ornaments. They were made in Hong Kong. I had just the 3 of them, and they sold for $8. Don't be afraid to list stuff that still has issues. You're just probably not going to get as much as you want, but, you know, somebody's going to be happy to still hang these on their Christmas tree. Kirkland, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas plush. I think I actually had 2 of these, and this is the last one to sell. Sold for $18.55. Progressive plush, his name was Frankie the Frog. Sold for $13.45. Now, I picked this up at the Tea and Pickers yard sale when they were getting ready to move away. Sadly, they moved away. But I did sell. It was a large box. So, you know, it was pre-packed and everything. Sold for $31.45. This person bought these Terra Toy triplets, but I only had 2 of them. Fisher-Price Husky Helpers tractor, Fisher-Price Loving Family furniture, and then a Fisher-Price Husky Helper bull from 1980. Paid $32 for the 4, and then I think she bought a doll that was a couple, like $8 or $10. All right, this was a return, but they opened a return and then the next day they closed it. So I'm guessing they changed their mind. Thank you. Y'all, this one was in really bad condition. But if you ever find Thomas the Train wooden railway. So this is the wooden trains, but it's the Flying Scotsman set. I sold it a long time ago. I bought a huge tote full of wooden Thomas the Train stuff. Paid $100 for all of it. And the Flying Scotsman was in there. And I want to say I sold it. It was over $100. I don't remember exactly how much. But this was just the little vehicle. I think it's a 3-piece train set. So this is just one of the cars. But you can tell, really rough condition. Got some paint loss. But it just, this single one sold for $30. Redhead men's jeans sold for $11.01. What's a What Sold video without something that I sold from the high bid estate sale that I won 2 years ago. I'm still selling that stuff, y'all. It was such an amazing sale. If you haven't watched when we were showing, I have a whole series. It took us many videos. We filled our trailer full of just a lot of advertising type plush, lots of other things, but a lot of it was advertising. This was a blue M&M's from Gallery, sold for $8.02. Sesame Street wooden ornaments sold for $17.91. This is another viewer sale, so thank you so much, Rhonda. Of course, Rhonda had to buy Rhonda from the Rodney Reindeer series for $16.16. This is the other Pixel Chicks little vehicle. I mean, little, on a keyring type thing. Sold for $26.95. You can see I have it shown on there. Just showing that it worked. I had no clue how they work, though. I think I showed this recently from a haul. I guess we got it at the Goodwill bins. But it was a koi fish, 32 inches long, sold for $15. And it was smushable enough that we could get it in a large priority box. All right, Fisher-Price Loving Family Dollhouse stuff, y'all. I'm selling a lot of it. My tote's getting closer to the bottom. I try to pick up as much as I can at the bins and yard sales because, again, a lot of people are finding a dollhouse at, you know, a thrift store or at a yard sale, and then for Christmas they're trying to get all of the furniture for it. This bathroom set sold for $15. This took a while to sell, but I like picking up plush from the different amusement parks. This is from Carowinds, which isn't far from here. I think North Carolina or South Carolina. But it is the Green Hornet, Fury Green Hornet. I guess it's a ride. Probably a roller coaster. Sold for $40. All right. Still selling some of this glass Christmas ornaments. I picked up a box of them at a church sale for $10. And I've been selling most of the individual ones for like $10, $12, $15. This one sold for $12. A little garlic. All right, Walmart. Love Walmart plush. This is a pink rabbit holding a cute little lamb. They sent me a message when they bought this. They were really wanting to see if I had 2 of them, which I didn't. But this is why I pick up so much Walmart. People are always looking on eBay for ones that are no longer available in stores. It sold for $16.12. 2 more. Funny story about this. It sold, but it had sold, I think, like the day before. And the person sent me a message afterwards saying, you know, so glad that she had finally found it, was buying it for her grandson to go with the others in the set. And I thought, oh no, because this is the large nylon one. It's like, it's huge. Let me see down here. Yeah, it's 8 inches tall, and look at the arm spread. So yeah, this was not the one. So I sent her a message, and she was so disappointed because she wasn't able to find any more Rodneys, the smaller ones like I've been selling a lot of. I think I'm only down to like 1 more plush, and it wasn't Rodney. So I went ahead and canceled the order and relisted it and sold very quickly. I hope this person bought it knowing that it wasn't the smaller one. So we'll see. And then this. This is Disney Finding Nemo Destiny Shark. 24 inches, sold for $15.25. All right. I'm working on all of that Wizard of Oz stuff that I showed in last night's haul video. I actually went back today and bought a few more pieces because I had found one little piece that went to something. So I went back to see if I could find that something, and I couldn't. So I'll probably just sell it as a replacement piece. But it would be nice. It's him. It'd be nice if I could figure out what he went to. I'm just there. So, but I bought a few more pieces. So, but I've got probably most of it. It's either most of it's over there ready for me to take pictures of, or probably tomorrow morning I'll have most of it relisted. So if you saw anything in those videos, definitely check my store. In the next couple of days, I should have most of it listed. All right, y'all. It's time for all of us to get to work. Bye.